The current coronavirus pandemic is a situation that has affected every area of human endeavor. With the lockdown in some states in Nigeria, including Kaduna State, small-scale businesses, sometimes referred to as daily income earners, are feeling the full brunt of this period. In this special package, the KFIMA examines the plight of daily income earners.
In a day, at times I used to sell up to 15,000, 20,000, but now hardly 5K.
That is the voice of Julie. She owns exclusive food canteen in Ngwamboro, Kaduna. It is challenging enough to be a daily income earner in an economy such as ours. Unfortunately, the pandemic may make things even worse. According to McKinsey & Company, there's likely to be an 8 to 13% shrinkage of the economy during this time.
We need help from the government to help us, assist us, and maybe foodstuff or some money. At least we can be able to pay some of our bills. Like the lights issue, they just brought some bill to us just yesterday. And since you have not been selling, how will you get that money to pay your bills? So at least we are crying to the government to help us.
With an estimated 90 million Nigerians living in poverty, crying to the government for help is usually the last resort for law-abiding citizens like Julie and millions of other daily income earners. In this unprecedented situation caused by coronavirus and a sharp fall in international oil prices, even the government is overwhelmed.
The complaint is that it's not enough. Fine, it's true. Even in a normal situation, you cannot get enough. That's the truth of the matter.
Malam Ibrahim Musa is a special assistant on media and publicity to the Kaduna State Governor. He spoke about how much the government is putting into providing support for citizens in form of palliatives at this critical time.
The efforts the government has done are multi-sectoral. First, there is the direct disbursement of palliatives, which is buying food items and giving it to vulnerable citizens of Kaduna State. We did that in clusters.
The special assistant also explained why using the bank verification number BVN, as requested by some citizens, may not be a good avenue for distributing funds to Nigerians.
The vast majority of Nigerians don't have bank accounts, and the disparity in the distribution across the country. The Northwest is the most backward in that regard. So what you are doing, if you follow that, is that the people who require that assistance and palliative will at initial be shut out because they don't have bank accounts. It will work out for some geopolitical zones. Like I think the highest with the financial inclusion, I think, was the Southwest, but definitely not in the Northeast or not in the Northwest.
Dr. Abubakar Ali is a financial and entrepreneurship consultant. He fears for the future of small-scale businesses in Nigeria.
Most businesses, in this first phase of the lockdown, we are experiencing an arithmetic closure of some small-scale businesses. And that is why in businesses we all have what we call a return earning. You cannot be doing business that you don't have book. The problems that most small-scale businesses have in Nigeria is that we don't have proper record.
Dr. Ali, however, feels there is still hope for daily income earners.
I think the CBN should put in place the right mechanisms that disbursement will be done without no fear or favor, and they should ensure that people with genuine businesses and with proper books and bank statements are given, even if it is an operational loan, and the government can decide to give a moratorium. Not that you give the loan this month and you say pay next month, start paying, making your down payment next month. They should give a moratorium of maybe, let's say, 3 months. So I think if you have a business of 1 million naira in this COVID, you should be saving to diversify your business in case government palliative did not get to you.
For Dr. Abiola Akiyode Afolabi, the Executive Director of Women Advocates Research and Documentation Center, Ward C, she blames the current situation of daily income earners on lack of a viable social welfare structure.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have social security in Nigeria. There's no social welfare structure, and that was what made the pandemic a bigger crisis for us. So there's rise and crime. The so-called 1 million boys buying rent on one page. So one way of doing this is generating the right data. So we need to find a way that will allow us to have a database of everybody in this country. Where is the social security number? But the purpose of social security number in some of the advanced countries is to be able to provide social security when there's a problem. So we need to talk to the NIMC to begin data collection so that we know how many we have, we know where we are, and we know the level of the kind of data.
The end of COVID-19 may not be as soon as we expect, but we can start to search for dynamic ways to solve our problems. As we tackle the coronavirus, we should also find solutions to ending hunger during this pandemic. I am Joke Fayemi, Ray Power News, Kaduna.